Alright guys, this is Cody with electricdrifttrike.com. Just wanted to go over some fork stuff. What the fork? Right? Well, at Eastgate Con I was kind of hinted with a couple of you guys about the new fork that I'm designing. I finally got some samples printed up. I got it to the point where I could kind of test fit some samples, and now I'm to the point where I can go and actually get these forks manufactured so that way we can all enjoy them. So let me first start off by saying I have personally had some problems with the forks, but none of my customers have actually had any problems with the forks that I currently use and the setup that I use. My problems were more in the early days before I found these really heavy duty torque arms. So if we go in here to the fork, we can see the fork leg itself is, you know, about 4 or 5 millimeters. And that's not very good for a high powered motor like I have here. So these guys slip on, and then you can either, you know, this particular one is designed to clamp to the fork leg there. I got some that will bolt into this little bolt hole right here. They both work just fine, and there's hasn't been any issues with those since I started using these from Grins Technologies. But what I've done is I went ahead and I've redesigned the whole fork tube and mounting solution because, well, honestly, I just am unhappy with that. There's not a very good solution in the world. Like I said, there's not really any problems with it. But what I've done, this is a 3D printed one. So I have really made that thing thick. So if we, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. So if we compare that and put this guy up next to it, I'm even thicker than that. So this is going to give us a lot of anti-torque rotation problem solving ability right there. What I've also done is I've added a 6 millimeter bolt that will go through the bottom of the fork so that way you clamp it together. This will make it so that way your fork tube really can't come apart and you can't twist your motor inside of the fork leg there. So if we slide this bad boy on, this thing will be clamped on there. We still got plenty of threads coming out there for the peg and the nut that go on the inside to clamp that down on there, and that's how it's going to sit. So the key to this is, if you're waiting on buying a drift trike because I've talked to you about the fork, you can go ahead and wait. I want everybody to know that when I get the production of my new fork, after I test it and beat it and run it into walls and run it into curbs and jump it and do everything that I don't suggest that you do with your own drift trike, I will be sending every one of my customers one of these forks to upgrade. Free of charge. If you've bought a drift trike from me, you will be getting a new fork. Don't go run out to the mail and check the mail because it's not here yet. But it is coming. It will be there shortly. You will get email notifications about it. And I'm really just excited that finally I came up with a perfect solution for big old giant 3000 watt 72 volt motors and front bicycle hubs. Thanks for watching.